My name is Russ Yarrow, and I'm the construction technology instructor here at the college. And today we're having a Spring Extravaganza, which is sponsored by the AEA-6, and we bring in 5 local high schools to do a little competition and have some friendly competitions between those local high schools. And we'll find out who's actually doing the best job. We've got 14 different teams here today from the 5 high schools, and we average in a lot of the things that they do, but it's basically they're putting together a project they can do in about an hour and a half, and there's a written test that goes along with it. So it's a lot of fun. The students get to do a neat project that shows their competencies and shows that they can handle the hand power tools and the hand tools safely. Most of the stuff is pre-cut and brought to the site, and then there is some mortising of some with hammers and chisels and those types of things that they have to do in the top of the sawhorse that they're building, the sawhorse project that we do this year. So it's actually it's our actual competency test for the fundamentals of carpentry, which is the articulated class. They can come in and advance standing into our program, and I use that project to kind of test the ability of the students.
Hi, my name's Angel Chiquito here. I live in Gilman, Iowa. I go to East Marshall. Today here we're making sawhorses, and today my partner didn't come today. I was working all by myself, but luckily I have my 2 buddies that they helped me out finish my project, and I think it's gonna go good.
It brings out a lot of talent out of the students, and it kind of tests them when they really don't know what they're doing right off the bat at the beginning of the program. And so when they start flipping that framing square around, figuring all these different angles and bevels and compound miters, and they pull out cordless drills and are screwing things together with construction adhesive, and it pulls out so many different tools, and they think, oh, I'm just building a simple sawhorse, but that process actually takes a little more than you think. So these guys are being tested today on that, and we'll find out who's going to win. And last year, the traveling trophy went to East Marshall, so they're looking forward to getting that back. But I think Adi Pomasai has a different idea. I think he's really pushing hard this year for Marshalltown to take that one home. So.
I'm Dale Hellman. I'm from West Marshall, and I came here for the welding today. What we had to do is make 4 different welds: T-weld, T-joint weld, and MIG and stick welding, and then a lap joint weld and stick and MIG welding. And I didn't do any of the stick. I did all the MIG, and my partner did the stick, and I think we did pretty good. Okay. I mean, I wasn't sure at first, then looking at other people's, maybe we did pretty good, because everybody's is not so good. Okay. I've done a lot of welding. I've been involved in the metals class at my school the last 3 years, and I've built a few things. I built a bucking machine for my brother that rodeos. And I made a grill guard for a semi, and I've done a fair amount of welding. So.
This was, I think it was the impetus of the AEA-6, but it really came from the top down. The local principals all liked the idea of having a local competition and creating this traveling trophy so that the competitions would create and foster some friendly competitions between the local high schools. So it came from the principals of the schools and the superintendents wanting to start this type of process through the career and technical programs that they offer. So the career and technical education programs kind of runs the gamut. You got the industrial tech division, and then you also have like business classes and those types of things, which are career and technical too. Matter of fact, the guy holding the camera behind me actually is one of those programs, which would be the broadcast technology program. I'm not sure you guys have invented a competition yet, have you? So yeah, when they figure out a competition, they can be a part of it too. But it's all together, it brings all the high schools together, and I think it's really kind of neat for the students to get together with students outside of their own district so they're not so parochial. They find out there's a lot of talent out there in the other schools, and when they get out of high school, they find out that, hey, these are job opportunities out there in these different areas that they can do. And so it does foster that awareness of some of the things that are options for them when they get out of high school, and it also brings them onto our campus so that they can actually see that we have the facilities and the things that they can utilize to get the training they need to become successful. Say I have 4 teams from Marshalltown High School and 2 teams from GMG. We will average those together for the traveling trophy. But the 4 teams and the 2 teams will be competing against each other for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, and so on, for the individual competition. So there's 5 different competitions in different career and technical education areas that are being done. Those will be the average scores that to determine the traveling trophy. But in this individual competition, we will determine who is number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on in this individual carpentry competition.
These are the materials that I needed. I needed old jeans, scissors, lace, a seam ripper, sewing machine, and other sewing materials, thread and needle. And then the second part, I made these rips right here.
I'm Mikkel Malloy, and we had to make just anything we wanted to out of recycled denim, so like old jeans or anything, and we had to come up with a presentation and just tell it to the judges, and we had to hand them our piece, and they just looked at it and are judging it, and that's it. I took a fashion class, and my teacher just told me about it, and so I thought it'd be fun. I think it went pretty well. I was first, so
First?
Yeah, kind of sucked.
Nervous?
Yes.
I'm Cindy West, and I'm a retired family and consumer science instructor from the high schools, but I also teach at MCC as an adjunct. This is the Cupcake Wars judging, and we have a rubric to go by, and they're judged in their presentation, their explanation. They provide recipes for us, and then we get to taste the cupcakes, and that's the tough part of the job. They each have a theme. Well, the theme was entertainment, and so they were wide open as far as what they needed to do for decorations for the theme, and they explained that to us as well as the process of how they made the cupcakes and their frostings.
Hi, I'm Luke Petty from G&G.
I'm Allison Stegman.
I'm Tristan Zafka.
I'm Jennifer Baroda.
And we made cupcakes. Ours is Monsters University.
And we did the Hunger Games theme.
And
We have done our judging already, and we think it went okay, but there's some good competition in there.
So what do you think was the best part of your cupcakes?
The extra designs on the top of the cupcakes.
the
They were
taste
pretty intricate.
for us.
That's going to put them over the top.
Yeah.
Our taste is the best because our design is not very good. So.
Okay, thank you for coming, and we've had fun today, even though it was rainy out. Thank heavens we didn't rent a tent to eat outside. So I hope everyone got food. We're going to give the winners in the first, second, and third places. When you come up to get your certificate, we need you to pause so we can get a picture. Never know where that'll show up. So with that, are you ready?
On behalf of MCC, I also want to thank everyone for helping today. It was a great competition. Thanks to all our faculty and staff, too, who participated in helping with these competitions. We will start with the denim designs, first, second, and third. Do we do third, second, first, or do we do first, second, third? Third first? Third first. Third place in denim designs from Marshalltown High School, Anna Rodriguez. Please come forward. In second place for denim designs from Marshalltown High School, Selena Anderson. And in first place in denim designs from Marshalltown High School, Paola Diaz. Next, we move to Cupcake Wars. In third place for Cupcake Wars from BCLUW, Nicole Montgomery and Clark Macy. Third place. In second place, Cupcake Wars from West Marshall, Kaylee Weave. And in first place for Cupcake Wars from East Marshall, Sarah Pippin and Jerry Westendorf. All right, we move to construction, the Sawhorse competition. In third place for Sawhorse competition, East Marshall, team number 2, Angel Chiquito and Brennan Johnson. In second place for Sawhorse competition from East Marshall, team number 3, Marco Rodriguez and Luke Svensson. And in first place in the construction competition from Marshalltown, team number 1, Brody Gethman, Leroy Ruiz, and Lalo Engel. This year we added the signs competition and had 2 teams participating. In second place, GMG team number 1, Josh O'Neill, Tyler Thurston, and Jared Vandewall. And in first place, from West Marshall, team number 1, the Trojans, Cody Freeland and Dylan Childs. West Marshall. Yep.
Make a note on second place. I need to do a new sign for Jared wasn't here. So just cross him out, and then that kid's gonna see me, and I told him I'd do it. Now we're in welding.
Welding? We move to the welding competition. In third place, Marshalltown team number 2, Devin Downs and Austin Baker. Second place in the welding competition from West Marshall team number 2, Nolan Sinning and Joel Phelps. And in first place in welding, from Marshalltown, Connor Overshake and Derek Mann. I don't have that with me.
Okay, so measurements third place, East Marshall.
But we should have the principals come up.
Second place, BCLUW.
So second was BCL.
And first place is West Marshall.
Marshalltown is third though.
East Marshall is third. BCLUW, and then West Marshall.
This year we also added the measurement competition for our trade students, and we took a team score, so I think we would like the principal or a representative from the school to come up. In third place in the measurement assessment, East Marshall. Come up, third place. Come up, Rex. I think I have that. Second place in measurement, BCLUW. Come up. And first place in the measurement competition, West Marshall.
I'm in business presentations.
Third place, dude. Matt Carlin. Now we move to the business presentations. Third place for the business presentation is GMG with Matt Carlin, Bridger Clausen, and Gabriella Gruen. In second place for the business presentation, BCLUW, Team 1, Cole Silver, Tyler Lutz, and Connor Euban. And then the large. And in first place for business presentation, the West Marshall High Flyers team, Daniel Kelly, Nick Jewell, and Renald Bouchard. Please come up.
Where'd your soup go?
I had to change out of that. A lot of soup, man. Counting one? Yep. Now we move to the accounting test. We'll go with accounting 1 first. In third place, with the highest average score, East Marshall, Team 1, Ashley Allen, Logan Fonts, and Devin Stewart. In second place for the Accounting 1 test, GMG, Kenneth Cryer. And the Accounting 1 test first place certificate goes to West Marshall, Jeffrey Hensey, Claire Underwood, and Gregory Morden. We move to the Accounting 2 test. In third place, GMG, Mackenzie Burt, Abby Duden, and Noah Scheidel. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna be fine. Is that third?
Yeah,
second. In second place for Accounting 2 test, the East Marshall team of Caleb Benzine, Josh Benzine, and Anthony Caraballo. And in first place for Accounting 2 test, Marshalltown, Melissa Fonseca, Emily Murtha, Maria American, and Kimmy Schmidt. Find out which one. So which one are you interested in? We'll get yours printed. Yeah, it was like very over there. It's okay. So do you want me to share the first, second, and third then? Okay.
Your second and third first, and then.
No, but the overall numbers, like how many first, second, and thirds? Do you want me to do that or not?
Yeah, that might help.
Okay. We wanted to just share then a summary of first, second, and thirds, the total number. BCLUW, 2 seconds and 1 third. East Marshall, 1 first, 2 seconds, and 3 thirds. GMG, 2 seconds and 2 thirds. Marshalltown High School, 4 firsts, 1 second, and 2 thirds. West Marshall, 4 firsts, 2 seconds. But it isn't just the top 3 that get averaged in for the final score. It's all the teams' rankings. And we have the judges rank from 1st to 20th in cupcakes, 1st to 12th. So, in 3rd place, do we do 3rd, 2nd also?
We don't have a certificate.
We don't have certificates for 3rd and 2nd for the team score. In 3rd place this year was Marshalltown High School with the average score. In 2nd place with all the average scores of all the teams was West Marshall. And in 1st place for the average score was East Marshall. We want everyone to come up from East Marshall with the superintendent and principal. Hey, all gotta keep coming down. Keep moving. Slide down. Once again, game through.
Thank you for coming.